When I was a small kid in Bulacan, there used to be a stream that flowed across our town. May tulay doon na tinatawiran namin on our way to the market. And it would always be full of older children who would be fishing or swimming in the clear water of that stream. We don't have that stream anymore. I mean, it's still there, but it's already so polluted, no child is allowed to swim there. And no children are fishing there as well. No fish ever lives there anymore. It is such a waste that so many rivers and streams in the country have been so dirty and muddied up that you can barely see anything alive in those waters from all that pollution. You can say the same is true with our spiritual lives. If our hearts are all muddied up, it would be impossible to see the things of God. Jesus himself said this very same thing. In the Gospel according to Matthew, this is what Jesus said. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. A pure heart means a heart that is clean before God. Yes, we all do commit sin, but we can keep short accounts before God. If we are diligent in examining ourselves every day, or several times a day even, if we take whatever sins and offenses we've caused before God, kung malimit tayong dudulog sa Kanyang harapan at sasabihin sa Kanyang lahat ng nagawa nating pagkakamali at kasalanan, and by faith, knowing the atoning work of Christ on the cross, matatanggap natin ang Kanyang kapatawaran. Kapag malimit natin itong ginagawa, mananatiling malinis or pure ang ating mga puso sa harap ng Diyos. We can have pure hearts. And God promises that people who keep their hearts pure begin to see things more clearly. The passage says, you will see God. And yes, when we all pass on from this life, we will see God face to face if we are truly His children. But I believe that even in our present age, if we keep our hearts pure, we will begin to see God. Not in a literal sense, of course, but we can begin to see how God works in the lives of people. We begin to see God's silver lining beneath the dark clouds of life. We get a peek at God's purposes and intentions for what He is doing in our lives. We get to see God at work, and we get the privilege to be invited to participate in His work. Indeed, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. So, my friend, I advise you to always keep short accounts. Don't let a sinful act you've committed go unconfessed before God. Don't make excuses for them. Don't even convince God they're smaller than they really are. Just admit the trespass, confess it before God, and receive God's forgiveness. Do this every time. Keep short accounts before Him. Keep yourself pure in heart. And before long, God will give you the privilege of seeing Him at work in your life. Let's always keep in mind, as we keep our hearts pure, and as we begin to see the work of God in our life, faith matters too.